Everyone, Lindsay here again from MasterTrack, and I'm here with another quick tip on how to run some class reports so that you can start to look at your data and analyze it to figure out what the needs are of your students and work toward accelerating their student learning. So, you will get to this step after you've entered your benchmark data. You've given your benchmark, you've entered the data, and now it's time to go ahead and view your class reports. So there's two places that you can go for that. The first is you can go up to the menu bar, go to reports, click on it, and go down to class report, and that's going to bring up this screen. The other place to go would be just to view class reports. That'll take you directly to it. In MasterTrack, you are able to run reports by either student or standard and customize it to fit your needs. So we're going to run this first one by student. That's going to give us an idea of every student and their scores on all of the standards that we've assessed so far this school year. We can include either the checkpoints that we've given and or the benchmark. I like to always include both because it gives me a really good picture of where my students are at the time being. You can also go into report options, and in here you can really customize it if you want to add in the colors. So we want to go ahead and customize it so that as we're looking at it, our scores that are less than 2 or less than 1.9 are in red, greater than or equal to 2.7 are in green, and then everything else will be in blue. That gives us an idea of where our students maybe need a little bit more support and or where our students are ready for some enrichment. And then last but not least, if you're going to print it, you might want to go into page setup to decide what you would like it to look like. So once I have customized my report, I'm going to go ahead and click on Generate Report. That's going to automatically create a PDF for myself. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on it and open it up. Once I open up this customized report, I'm going to be able to see kind of where all my students are at and look and identify potentially some trends. So for example, as I'm looking at this right here, I might see that KCC1, which is rote count numbers to 100, needs a little bit of practice for my students. There's not a lot of green in there. There's quite a bit of red, and a lot of students who are just at a 2. This gives me an idea of where I might want to begin. This also might show me any students who might have some needs as I look across. So I might see, for example, that Alex here is doing really excellent overall with the standards in general. So he might be ready for a little bit of enrichment. So that's going to be a student report. I often like to use these when I'm trying to look at small groups or I'm trying to figure out what each individual students might need. The second type of report that you can run is by standard in class report. So we're going to go to class report again, just like we were. This time though, we're going to click on by standard. And again, you have the option here to customize the report to show what you might need. It's also going to highlight our goal standards for us if we have some set into place. Again, I'm going to press Generate Report. When I do so, a PDF is going to pop up, and I'm going to go ahead and open that PDF. Once I've opened up the PDF, I can see here, for example, these are my goal standards, and I can see that, my students have made some progress this year in these areas. But I can also see that, again, here, this rote counting, so the same data has been run. So I can see that rote counting needs some practice. I like to use the class report when I'm looking at areas that we might need a whole group teach, or maybe an area in which I want to give a checkpoint so that I can see if my students have gained some knowledge and where they're at on that particular standard, especially if I've reviewed it recently. Those are going to be class reports for you. As always, to return back to the main screen, you're going to click on the MasterTrack logo, and that's going to bring you back here. We hope that helped today get you started on running and viewing class reports. Stay tuned for another quick tip on building groups soon. We hope you're having a great school year so far. As always, reach out with any questions. Thanks. Have a great day.